Okay.
Completely honest with you, as far as video game soundtracks go, Devil May Cry has the absolute best game soundtrack of all time.
Guitar Hero.
No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count because it wasn't made for it. Devil May Cry, just fucking crazy metal, like
I don't know if I remember.
nuts. Oh, it's so good.
I know I played the Devil May Cry games. I don't remember the soundtrack
Especially like I think three was probably my favorite. You got to check them out. I think out of anybody you'd like them. Kenny won't like them.
I mean, I've definitely played the games. I just don't remember the soundtracks.
I'm going Jet Set Radio Future for the original.
That's
Xbox.
a good one. That's a good one.
Wait,
also,
what was it?
Get closer to your microphone.
Jet Set Radio Future for the Xbox. For the original Xbox.
Wow, that is a throwback.
That is a good one. I played the shit out of that.
You know what? Grand Theft Auto 4.
No, that's you're like but if we were talking all right, if we're talking real songs, then it's Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. That had the best soundtrack. It was T.I. I know T.I. was on it.
You don't know me. I'm trying.
It was ASAP. I used to have the CD for it too.
I heard that song in years. I'm going Def Jam.
I heard it too.
Actually, no. I'm going Def Jam Icon. As trash as that game was, the soundtrack was fire.
What about Zelda though?
Zelda's definitely up there. Specifically Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
Let's see. So Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition soundtrack. Ready for this? I'm gonna go through the ones I think. Beanie Man.
Don't know it.
The Tech Brothers, the Rat Pack. There's a lot of the Rat Pack, whatever that is. So let's see. Los Hermanos.
Los Pollos.
MIA.
Which MIA song was it?
Missing in Action.
It just says Galang. I don't know. It's 1:24. That didn't sound right. This does not look right. Twist is on here. Oh, Twist is on here. Pitbull.
It probably is right. You just thought it was fire, and then
Fabulous is on here.
NHL and Madden.
Oh,
and
Yin
NBA
Yang
games
Twins.
have good.
Always.
Sean Paul. Like
sports
Blue.
games are all fire with their soundtracks.
There's Overnight Celebrities on here.
There was a Madden song.
That's a weird song. Hey, Saints Row 2 had a fire soundtrack too.
Saints Row are pretty good.
Oh, Lil Wayne Go DJ was on this apparently too.
You be on the
I love that
helicopter
song. That song
too.
is fire.
You be going up, be like, and I'm so sick of love songs. Neo playing in the background.
There was a song.
It is a regular MIA song. It is only 1 minute and 30 seconds long though.
There was a song from Madden, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, that I was like obsessed with because it was just like Super Saiyan Go Tanks.
Yes, yeah, I still listen to that. That's what is it? Curry, something Curry.
I fucking love it.
Oh,
you know my favorite
last
song
name Curry.
I don't know any other words in that song besides Super Saiyan Go Tanks.
Yeah,
my favorite song was it was the one with the gay rapper Kid Ken singing. He was like, "We just want to get lit. We just want to get lit." He was like, "Baby, daddy's coming for." And we played the game like, what? That one, and they had one. It was like, "Throw it in rotation. Throw it in rotation." Yeah. I was like, "Why y'all throw a twerk song in there?"
Because the people that put it together, like, they're never gonna know this is about twerking. They're gonna think it's about the football.
Yeah, it's throwing the spiral. I was like, "No, we know it's a twerk song."
Right.
Throw it in rotation.
You know what's really obnoxious in sports games now? That Snoop Dogg is an announcer.
Denzel Curry?
No, I can't say that because Snoop Dogg on UFC, that shit is lit. We had the fight and he's the announcer. That shit is
NHL is annoying because it's like every game you hear him like it's like second period, I think it is. He's always talking. And it's like the same stuff.
It was Denzel Curry, the one that did that song that you were talking about, Joe.
What's the best song you ever heard on a video game? Best song.
An original song?
Original song, yeah.
Still, it's probably the Lost Forest theme song in the Lost Woods theme song in Legend of Zelda. That song's gonna get stuck in my head for months, not days, not hours, not weeks, months.
I would have,
Now it's stuck in my head. Na 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 na. Na 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 na, and then it just repeats. Na 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 na.
Mine was I ain't never played not a one of these games, but this is his name Sephiroth.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that song is hard.
That song is that One Winged Angel.
That is final boss music at its finest.
That is where Kenny Omega got his finisher name from.
Okay, yeah, that song is hard.
I would have to go. I don't know like the specific name, but one of the original Pokemon Game Boy Color games, like those songs.
Oh yeah, good. I listened to one that I haven't heard in a while, and I was like, well, that just fucking threw me back.
I love DJs that remix those. Yeah.
Oh man, those were great. Welcome to Geek in the. Welcome to Geek in the Sheets, where we indulge your nerdy passions, explore the latest pop culture, and laugh until our sides hurt. I'm your host, Hi-Fi Mike, and I'm joined by Samoan Joseph and the bad guy Kenny.
Oh yeah.
All right, what were you gonna say now, Kenny?
No, I was gonna say I just remember Guile's theme song. That's a damn. That's another one. He just be like, "You win."
So we're gonna go ahead and start the show like we do every week with Geek of the Week. This is where we go over what we've been geeking out over the week, and what we've been doing. I'll let Kenny go first.
Mine is AEW. That game just dropped, and I am excited for it. I think it's just going to be fun. Like, I think every now and then you kind of just want to escape from the reality of, want to make sure the game is realistic. You just want to have a little fun. The fact that you can skateboard into the ring, like you can jump up, do a kickflip, land the ring. I saw one. They put I think it was they put Darby on the table, and I think it was Britt Baker. She was on the skateboard and she jumped in the ring and then jumped out of the ring and landed on him through the table and broke through the table. I was like, I fuck with it. I don't know. It's something goofy. I like that. And they got the exploding barbed wire death match in there as well. They got a whole bunch of mini games. I saw that you can take selfies with like Sting and Jungle Boy and people like that. Awkward. Oh no! I feel like it's gonna be funny. I feel like MJS could probably gonna flick off the camera. I think it's gonna be nice. I don't know. I'm excited for the game. I'm trying to Mortal Kombat every week, so
it also looks like the voices aren't gonna match up to the lip movement.
Oh, not at all. So, it's gonna be like
no, not even in the slightest. Yeah.
Do you want to follow me down this path? And it's like he's like this.
I'm surprised we just don't get a text box from at the bottom of the screen giving us while the mouth moves.
Bloop? No, it's like not only is it the text box, you get the little.
It's really just the Sims. They just give you the Sims. Joe, what's your Geek of the Week?
So Final Fantasy 16. I'm obsessed with just Final Fantasy content now, but also simulator games. You guys ever play any of those?
No.
Not Goat Simulator.
I have Goat Simulator.
No.
Not that one. I played Farming Simulator. It's the only one I think I played that one too.
Okay. So I'm like obsessed with simulator games, and Game Pass just released Car Mechanic Simulator, and I've been fixing the shit out of cars, and I'm fucking obsessed with it.
Fixing cars. Dude,
I love it. All simulator games are fucking great. The house flipping one, I 100%ed that shit. Power washing one, 100%ed it. I'm 100% in this car mechanic one. I'm hyped.
Just go get a job with Prime Time.
No, fuck that. I did message and say that I was playing.
You're fixing cars
where I got it from.
You can pay game money.
For me, I have been playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. If you remember last week, I found out it was on sale, and I decided to buy it because it was only $10. So I've been playing it on the Switch, even though I had it on the PS4 and PS5. But now I can play it in my bed while I watch American Horror Story, which is the other thing I've been doing is watching American Horror Story New York. I guess it's the latest season. The last one was New York City. It's really good. It's about serial killers. And it's fantastic.
I had to stop.
And a virus. It's really fucking good. Like
I had to stop. That circus one was so disgusting.
I wasn't a fan of it. Wasn't disgusting. I didn't care for Freak Show because I felt like they did the whole clown thing. Just like it was over too fast, and I was just like,
it was that almost took me out of it. And then it got to Hotel, and like the first episode, I was just like,
I could not sit through Hotel. That was the one where I stopped watching was Hotel.
That's why I stopped watching too. I was 2 episodes in, and I was just like.
But I think I'm gonna go back. I think my girlfriend and I are gonna go back and watch them. I'm gonna finish up New York City, and then Murder House is still my favorite. I really like Coven. And then I want to rewatch those so I can go watch Apocalypse because they're both in it. So
yeah,
that's the whole thing. So I'm really enjoying the New York City season though of American Horror Story. It's interesting, and I like the serial killer thing because I enjoy serial killer content. So I only listen to murder podcasts for 8 hours a day. Well, I listen to Small Town Murder, and then I listen to Last Podcast as much as possible. So it's.
Do you get that monthly subscription where it's like the Find a Killer?
No, but I really want to.
I knew
it looks fun as shit. Find a Killer. It's like a monthly murder mystery that you and whoever you're with, you can solve together. It looks fun as hell. I really enjoy true crime. I honestly used to be very against true crime podcasts until I listened to Last Podcast.
No, you're all.
Before that. It was all recap. It was all recap podcasts, like movie and TV shows and comedy podcasts. That was it. So then I found comedy podcasts that went with true crime, and it works out well.
And then he started Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World.
I started Boy Meets World way before I started true crime. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and move on with the show, and in a surprise show up, we actually have an anime topic. Pokemon Journey Part 3 is available now. That's it. That's all I got. It's available now.
I watched it with my daughter. It's okay.
What's Pokemon Journey? You must know better than I do because
it's just the newest version of Pokemon. So it's still Ash.
Is he older finally, or is he still 12?
No, he's still 10.
10 years old.
I thought he was growing up.
He's not growing up.
He's had the greatest year ever.
No, so from what I was reading is that his mom is telling him bedtime stories. Like that's like what the conspiracy or like whatever into it is for him being 10 all the time.
So mad
is that his mom reads him bedtime stories.
I will be so mad.
Like
I will
find out this is
flip.
You find out it's How I Met Your Pokemon.
It's fucking Elmo's
How
Fire.
I Met Your Pokemon.
How I Met Your Pokemon.
Yeah. Elmo's Fire.
It all started when Mr. Mime was fucking Ash's mom.
It's always ill.
Oh no, they better not do it as all like a dream. Fuck that. No. I will not take it. But I guess this is on Netflix. And it's gonna this is the series that's gonna wrap up Ash, but we're still not there. So how many parts is there?
The world may never know.
They're just gonna keep pumping them out. This is the last season for the next 5 years.
I just threw a number out there. It was like 3.
So yeah, if you want to watch it, go watch that there. Bird Box Barcelona. This is horror news. Joe, you put this in. Do you want to tell me what this is?
I'm fucking hyped. It's the second Bird Box. I love Bird Box. I read the book and then like the movie's pretty good. I like the book better, but the second movie looks pretty good. I just hate that I just don't like it's not in English.
Okay, so but Bird Box was in English.
Yeah.
The first one, yeah.
So is this the same thing that's happening but in Barcelona? Is that like around
that's that
what I'm understanding? This sounds awful.
I'm hyped for it.
I've never seen Bird Box, but I'm not gonna watch Bird Box not in English.
Bird Box
So,
is a good movie. Did you like what's that movie called?
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place.
Yeah. Did you like Quiet Place?
I did, but that's why I won't watch Bird Box.
They're not that similar.
It's not like that. It's not like that. Yeah. It's just it kind of has that feel to it. Like you kind of
got that
like,
feel, but it's
like
not
you're watching,
similar.
And you just sound like, oh shit! Like you're kind of on edge, and you kind of like low key don't want to be like talking loud or something like that while you watch the movie. It's kind of like that feel. Yeah. But other than that, like it
spawned all that good.
Different.
It did spawn all that TikTok content too, though. Oh wait, no, never mind. That was Quiet Place. Fuck.
Yeah, no, but it's because I know Bird Box definitely had the memes out there. Everybody was like talking about what they would have the bandana up for.
I'm talking about the Game with Friends though. The one where I don't know if you've seen those. They're pretty funny TikToks. So like it's like everyone inside the house, and then there's one person that has the blindfold on, and they have a Nerf gun, and they have to try to get everyone, but they're just going based off of sound.
So wait, the person that's blind that has the Nerf gun?
Yeah, because they're like the monster.
Okay.
But it looks pretty funny every time I see TikToks of it.
So Kenny, this is a movie I'm gonna need you to cover in Hood movie reviews. Can you hit me with the theme song?
Hood movie review.
Thank you. Dracula in the Hood. David Perry to star in Dracula in the Hood.
Damn it.
Dracula in the Hood is a new film directed by Will Colazzo. He did Night of the Zomghouls and Bloody Nun. Two best friends encounter the Transylvanian nobleman and must call on the legendary vampire hunter Van Helsing to save them from Dracula's evil plan. It'll star Dave Perry and Will Colazzo as best friends, Trey and Nero. Julianne Prescott's also in it, and Tim Hatch is playing Van Helsing. But it is called Dracula in the Hood, so
I'm not gonna lie, I was super confused because you said, Kenny, this movie I'm gonna have you do on Hood movie review, and I was looking at the doc and I was like, why is that a Hood movie?
Because I didn't put it in there because
I was just really confused because I was like, how is it a Hood movie?
Yeah, no, not Bird Box.
It's gonna be on
Bird Box.
Craven. It'll be on Halloween if anything, if we do it. I got a couple Hood movies we're doing for the Halloween. For sure. It comes out in time, yeah.
He does not look familiar. So he was in
Scream what's his name?
Legacy. David Perry. David Perry. He's been in Scream Legacy. What is Scream Legacy?
I looked up David Perry. It's a pornographic film actor.
It says it does say XXX. Hold on.
Is it like
no? This is a regular film. This is Scream Legacy. This is not XXX.
Oh boy, you're about to have a porno Dracula.
Yeah,
suck your cock.
It's not.
That Dracula is the wrong movie.
No, this is a real person because he's in this movie called Scream Legacy, which I don't know what this is. Is it? Oh, I think this is a fan movie. This is definitely a fan movie. Okay. So I was about to say. Anyways.
Yeah, this is some of the Dracula in the Hood one.
Dracula in the Hood, yeah.
This is a porno movie.
No, it's not. It's not.
Everybody clicking on it has XXX next to their name.
But I understand what you're saying.
I'm in IMDb and everything is.
Hold on, Julianne Prescott. I was just reading the news from a horror site, so. It says it does not say anything about. No, this is Scream Queen. She's in horror movies.
I'm trying to tell you,
she about to be a horror.
Zomghouls. Oh, let's see. The director also did Night of the Zomghouls. So if Night of the Zomghouls is not a horror movie, it's not a porn movie.
I'm just saying, from what I'm seeing here,
it's not. This is a horror movie. This is a horror director. It's definitely a fucking horror dude. This has a fucking chopped off hand, my guy.
Hey, listen, I'll check it out, but.
Like, are you looking at this person's credits? These are real movies.
Bring the lotion.
Oh man.
Camp Blood 666. That's definitely not.
I'm just saying. I'm seeing this XXX next to his name.
Okay, maybe he's done XXX, but maybe he's a real actor too. There's nothing wrong. Hey, we don't shame here on Geek in the Sheet.
Oh,
Zion
that's
Williamson,
fine.
XXX.
I'm just saying, if I'm gonna go into the movie, I want to come in ready. Is what I'm saying. I want to come in ready.
He's definitely he was in Camp Blood Part 2, Exorcism of a Clown. That is a real fucking movie. It sounds fucking crazy.
I'm just making sure.
He is a legit actor.
Or lotion. One or the other, popcorn or lotion. Trying to figure out which one I'm rating.
You'll be coming on the way out too.
Known for Scream Legacy is definitely not a porn. Though he was in Misadventures of Jay Davis, Sexual Harassment too. Oh, it's Misadventures of Jay Davis, Hanging with Sick Rick. That might be a porno. No, that's just a short. Misadventures of Jay Davis, Devil's Night. No, these are real things. This one, Choke on That Reloaded. I don't know what this is. Various.
That is a porno.
That definitely looks like it is, but I'm trying to wait for it to load. Our porn is porn on IMDb?
Yes.
For
yes, it's
maybe he's done both, man. Maybe he's multi-talented because it doesn't say that he's in porn.
Yeah, it's definitely in there.
Well, we're gonna find out when you review it for movie review.
I was about to say it's gonna be a different review.
All right, so Marvel news, something we skipped last week.
I just looked it up, and Pirates is on IMDb. So
is
yes.
it? Yeah, but Pirates, like I said, on Not a Real Court, go check that out at 213media.com. They did not a theatrical, but a regular version of that. Oh yeah, no, Choke on That Reloaded is a sketch comedy show.
Okay.
So goddamn, he was not in porn. He's a comedy horror actor.
Unless he was in that movie with Vin Diesel, I don't know.
Look, man, I don't know what to tell you. All right, so we're gonna move on. So Craven, we didn't talk about Craven last week. We did watch the trailer, but I don't believe we talked about it. And what does everybody think of Craven? Because the reviews of the trailer aren't too splendid, but I had absolutely no problem with it. I think it looked kind of fun.
I think, especially with him being like, when he backed up and you saw his eyes kind of light up still, like he was something else, like he was a mutant, I would say.
Yeah.
It was good. I think he did a couple moves, and I can't remember off the top of my head now because we watched it a minute ago. But some of the moves he was doing in the trailer were cold, and I was like, I'm gonna check this out because I had a problem going into it because I'm on this thing now where I don't like them making villains into good guys and having their own movie, like Morbius,
Venom,
but Venom.
Don't even say Venom was good.
Venom was an anti-hero.
No, I'm just saying, like, those they aren't heroes to me. Like, I don't.
No, they're anti-heroes.
Not Morbius.
They're making them anti-heroes, especially.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like that. I like those are supposed to be villains. Why? I don't like them make them anti-heroes.
No. Venom is an anti-hero. Venom's not a villain. Venom's an anti-hero.
At first, he was a villain.
Right,
That's how
now he's an anti-hero.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't like this though. I don't like him and Morbius and. Fucking because he hasn't even met Spider-Man in the universe.
I haven't watched Morbius, and I own Venom, and I haven't watched it yet. I've watched like the first 10 minutes, but if Craven's good, I'm gonna watch all the other movies.
Morbius isn't good. I'll let you know that right now. Morbius is not.
Nope. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna hold judgment.
Oh no. I mean, watch the results to the tool. So I mean, I guess you can say what you gotta say, but
I like vampire shit, so I'm hoping for the best.
This ain't that. this ain't what you think. It's not
definitely getting shit.
It's not Buffy. It's not Blade. It's nothing good. It's just like you watch it, like
oh man,
you getting
Blade
Twilight.
got that Blade movie got pushed back too.
He needs it's the writers. The writers got to get their shit together because
the writers don't got to get their shit. The producers got to get their shit together and fucking pay these motherfuckers so we can get content. Because as of right now, we're not getting anything for fall. You're about to get a whole lot of reality shows and absolutely no new movies. There's gonna be shit, man. It's gonna be dry as fuck.
That's fine. As long as they come back with some good shit. Don't come
They're
in here
not.
with
They're gonna come back rusty, and they're gonna throw whatever the fuck they want at you. Because
No, honestly, speaking of Marvel, like I'm so sick of Marvel and fucking Star Wars and everyone else just pushing as much content as they can. Secret Invasion, not that great.
I agree.
Not that great. Put your fucking time into something else.
That's
Spend
what
some
do, right?
years working on something. I don't need a fucking new Marvel show every 3 months.
I'd rather you spend the time and put out something like a masterpiece. I'll wait. It's fine with me. I'll wait. I'd rather have one, like they can do one movie a year if they have to, 2 movies a year, and that'll be fine. You don't have to push out
they
4
make too
movies.
much money.
No, I'm saying, but you don't have to do 4 movies and 3 TV shows every year, and I only like one thing out of all those.
They could also use that extra, like they don't have to stop making things. They can put more time into more original shit.
They just need to figure it out.
No, we
They
don't
can
need,
put money
we don't
into
need
more. No, we
stuff.
we need more original stuff. There needs to be more original IP because as of right now, they're recycling the same shit. I think like me personally, I'm craving something new and amazing. Like everything's feels very mediocre and just going through the motions.
But that's how it is.
I need something new. I need a new fandom. I need something new to discover because we know everything at this point.
I mean, they're trying now. They're bringing out Blue Beetle here soon, and
Blue Beetle's gonna be good. But Blue Beetle's gonna be good. We don't need superhero. Like, let's get something new. Like new.
I see you saying.
Period. Period.
Yeah. It's so hard for them to do that though, because there's so many fucking things that have been made.
I understand. I get that. Trust me, I get it. But original things are being written every single day. The problem is they're not willing to pay for them. They're not willing to put the investment into new properties. And I understand the hesitation, but they need to start going back and throwing shit at the wall until something sticks. Because as of right now, we're not getting anything original. We're getting stuff created in these already made universes, but we're just, especially in science fiction, we're not getting anything original. Action, science fiction, we're just recycling fucking the same shit over and over again. And I was very much I was behind remakes and continuations and stories because I love sequels, I love remakes, I love reboots, but I need something new to sink my teeth into because
Hollywood is afraid of. Hollywood's afraid of. They're afraid of innovation. It's one of those things where it's like they don't want to run the risk of making a bad product.
But you know what?
But the thing is, they're so scared of doing it. So that's why everything's going back to the 80s. Everything is based in the 80s. We're getting the same 80s movies. All the TV shows are based in the 80s. I mean, but mainly it's 80s. I mean, we get 90s too, but mainly it's 80s. And it's like they gotta.
Well, it's because the fucking Generation X will go the fuck away. But. Oh, I was gonna say something. I lost my point. It's all right.
No, I get where you was going with it. It's just they need to they gotta just don't be scared to take the risk. Sometimes you take the risk and you might have a crazy movie that's like, oh shit.
Well, that's the thing. That's all right. So like the one genre that's not having that issue, that's doing both successfully, is horror. Horror is able to get new shit out there. Horror is able to also reuse, the same old franchises and still keep it relatively fresh. But
I don't think so.
Horror is always coming out with new shit all the time, and it's a lot of it's really good. And
someone gets stabbed.
No, there's a lot more than just
I feel like it's not.
No. There's something. There's more than just that. Like Smile was original. Smile was fucking fantastic.
Smile was different, but
there's a lot of original IP in horror.
The premise is still the same. They just tweak it a little bit, like Chucky.
Well, I mean, it's still gotta be fucking scary.
It went from Chucky to Megan. It went from Exorcist to The Conjuring. It's like different, but it's like a slight tweak. It's a slight tweak.
I mean, but those aren't.
It's still the same. It's still the same. It's just like
those are still going out the same. I'm not talking about tropes though. I'm not talking about using tropes. I'm talking about IP.
No, I'm not saying tropes. I'm saying this. I'm saying just the general base idea. Like it's the same, low key. Like it's the same. Chucky is still Megan. It's just instead of what you call it, instead of casting a spell and
Right,
putting
but
your
also
soul in this, it's the AI, saying the stuff.
I mean, Goosebumps also did that. Then we also had Dead Silence. I mean, the list goes on with reanimated
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and official
I think
objects.
we need more. We just need more ideas of it, because there are some crazy. There's some like I'll definitely recommend, if you're watching this, check out some B movies. They may not be the best, but there always has some decent ideas. I always bring up, like, when I talk about horror movies, I always bring up Behind the Mask, Rise of Leslie Vernon. That was probably one of the most genius ideas, even though it's not brought out there to the big time. Like, so everybody's seen it. Like, it's not like it's something fresh. The fact that you are in that world of Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and Michael Myers, and you look up to them, and you're like, oh, I strive to be like that. I don't know. It's just different. Like having somebody follow you around where you're going around killing people. Like, that's different to me. Like, I just want more originality. I definitely agree with you on that. I want more originality, and I don't want to do I don't want to see the same. I'm not trying to see RoboCop for the third time over again. I'm not trying to see Terminator again. Like, they keep dropping more Terminator. Now John Cena's supposed to be the new one.
I say that, but I'm gonna go see Indiana Jones this weekend. So
I'm gonna see that too, and I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna see it, and I'm gonna enjoy it. But this is the last one, and I meant to go back and rewatch him beforehand. I just haven't had the time. Speaking of,
he's done with it. He said, "Bro, I'm tired of playing this character."
Right. And it makes sense. He's done with Han Solo. Now he could be done with Indiana Jones. Now he can retire and go away. Speaking of things that we keep spending money on, Spider-Verse has multiple versions out. At least 2.
That pisses me off.
And you don't ever know which one you're gonna get. And I'll be honest, I don't like it.
I don't like them doing that idea. I don't like that idea, because I don't like going to the movies. I saw one ending and you saw another. Like, I don't like that kind of thing. I know it's not different endings, but like, there's a couple movies like that that's been out like that.
It's just some middle parts where they change out, and I guess the way you can look at it is it's a multiverse inside its own self, which I get the meta-ness, but fuck, can we not?
I thought it was really cool, but I have seen it 3 times in 2 different theaters, and I didn't notice a difference if there was one.
Yeah, you probably didn't. There's probably like only a few versions. They didn't say how many they sent out, and
I heard 3. I've heard they made 3 versions.
The only number I've seen is at least 2. But I'll be completely honest. How are they going to release that? Are they going to put all 3 versions on Blu-ray? Or they're going to put one version out and then be
I would assume
one
it's
version
just all going to be bunched in together.
One version of deleted scenes.
I don't even know if there's enough fucking room on a Blu-ray disc for 3 full length.
It wouldn't be 3 full length. I'm just saying adding those parts in there.
Right, but
I think it'll do one version with deleted scenes. It's that easy. It'll just be it'll say deleted or alternate scenes.
I assumed it was scenes that happened at the same time.
Multiverse scenes,
right?
Something.
That's what I'm saying. It's so like you're getting 3 different. You can't just they're not deleted scenes. They're not adding. You're not getting an extended version. You're getting a completely different scene. So you have to somehow play them simultaneously.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying because some DVDs have that where they say deleted / alternate scenes. What it says, and I think that's what they're going to do here. They're going to say alternate scenes instead.
I'd be pissed to find out that the one I went to go see was the alternate version.
I was about to say we probably watched the alternate version, because I remember Blade 3 did that. There's 2 different endings that went out there, which pisses me off because the movie wasn't good anyway, and the fact that y'all gave 2 different endings.
There was another movie that did 2 different. Oh, Clue did multiple different endings.
They had 3.
So they had 3. So dependent, you never knew which one you were gonna go to. But if you watch it back on home video, or I still say home video because it's fucking Clue, you see all 3 of them. That they split that in as different options and then give you the final ending. That's the version. The only version I've seen is that version. It's such a good movie, man.
It is a good movie.
Tim Curry's fantastic, but we're gonna move on. If anybody else has anything to say about it, the Spider-Man. Speaking of Spider-Verse, it's set to release March 2024. They say it's supposed to release March 2024.
I thought it got pushed back.
Yeah, I think.
This I read this just a few hours ago, and I had the thing open apparently, and I closed it.
I really think it got pushed back to 2020.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. A ton of people walked out.
It's still saying it's 2024. So for all intents and purposes, the studio's still saying 2020, or the Distributor's still saying 2024, but the studio is saying that they're not going to be able to have it done in time.
It's getting pushed back.
The actual quote is, despite its success, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has been plagued by rumors of behind-the-scenes trouble. This, I just want to say this, as of today, this just released 10 hours ago. So you both have seen the movie. Is Scarlet Spider in the movie?
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
Wait, I love Scarlet Spider.
Sorry, hold on.
He's the one with the hoodie. He has like the hoodie with the cut off sleeves.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, he's in the movie.
Okay, yeah.
He's talking about the red one. He's got like he got a blue choker on.
Yeah.
He's got the hood up.
Yeah.
It's like a sleeveless hoodie.
There's so many fucking Spider-Mans in it.
Yeah, it's literally every Spider-Man. Like it's all of them.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous how many there are in there.
Across the Spider-Verse have been plagued rumors. Reports of the massive animator turnover, unrelenting hours, and last-minute changes have prompted producer Amy Pascal to deny the workplace toxicity claims. Pascal claims that the animators weren't prepared to work on a big-budget movie, though all rumors Sony insisted that next Spider-Verse movie will hit theaters in 2024. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse left multiple unanswered questions, so a quick release date to the sequel excites fans. But the animators say it's not possible.
Yeah, because a lot of them walked out. They said there was horrible working conditions.
There's last-minute changes often force animators to work 11-hour days, 7 days a week. Oh, join the fucking my life. So yeah, boo-hoo.
You know, I feel bad for the Mortal Kombat creators, bro. They have to watch like death scenes like all the time. Like I've heard about they had to watch like all kind of death scenes to make sure everything's realistic. And you know, they're watching like fucked up like videos on the internet, like people getting their heads chopped off, like all kind of fucked up shit. So it's like I have the correct sound, the correct like just everything looks perfect. And it's just like, damn, they're really torturing these people to get some good video games out. And I appreciate y'all. So I'm definitely saying that for my entertainment.
So we're gonna go on to DC news. Batman Beyond comic. We're getting I assume we're getting a new comic. Joe, you put this in here, so I couldn't find it.
Yeah, they announced the Batman Beyond comic series.
Which a new one, because there was already one multiple.
Yeah.
So I'm not finding any news on. Oh, here we go. So
that's the best version of Batman. A popular opinion.
Kevin Smith and DC. I'm not seeing anything about a new comic, but I'm sure they are because they often do this. So Indiana Jones
new
releases
Batman Beyond series.
Batman Beyond Neo Gothic. I see it now. It's down a ways on here, but Neo Gothic is what it's called. It's coming July 2023. The Batman Beyond comics I've read are good. The one that they had with was a Rebirth. It was good. Into the Remains of Old Gotham. So it looks like, I mean, I'm gonna read it. This looks like it's gonna be fun. And I don't see a date till July 25th. So it comes out July 25th.
Soon. I'm gonna activate my apparently with Game Pass you get free DC comic subscription like for the app. So I'm gonna download that tonight because I just noticed it.
I do, yeah. So Indiana Jones released today, like we talked about. I'm gonna see it this weekend. I assume you guys are gonna see it.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing it.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna see it, but probably not this weekend. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
we did see the Dune trailer. Trailer part 2 came out for Dune. Now, is this still within the same first book? Does anybody know?
I believe so.
I've never seen it, so I can't say anything about
If they go through all the Dune series, you know how long they're going to be shooting this?
I honestly didn't care for the first one. Like I'm gonna watch the second one. The second trailer, like the trailer that just dropped for part 2, that looks better than the first movie.
I still haven't watched it, but I did get the book, the audiobook, so I'm gonna listen to it. When I did start to listen to it, but I'll be completely honest, it did not grab my attention. Like, and I think just audiobooks in general, which as much as I used to love them, it's hard to get back into them because I'm so used to podcasts. So we're gonna go over to games. We're gonna talk about the video games, which is probably most of our talk this week, and we're gonna go through some of these here. Mortal Kombat 1. I've got a question, Kenny.
Yeah.
Can you just explain the whole fucking thing? Why is it Mortal Kombat 1?
Basically, if you remember back in the day, so you had Mortal Kombat, like the original Mortal Kombat 1. It goes from Mortal Kombat to Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Pretty much everybody died. That's pretty much how
I
it
had
ends.
that. I had that for the Xbox.
Yeah, everybody dies.
Love that game.
Ed Boon was like, well, we can't end it like that. So Raiden sends a message to his old self. And when he did that, this is when Mortal Kombat 9 starts. And he pretty much was like, he must win. It's about Liu Kang. He must win. And it's like, okay, so Liu Kang, like that version, he does his thing. And little does Raiden know, he goes through the same. So when it's like how I don't know if you remember Flash, like they talk about the Flash, just something quick, not spoiling anything. But basically they say, yeah, you can mess around with time, but some stuff is still gonna remain the same no matter what. And that's what happened. And literally Raiden fucks everything up to the point where he almost kills Liu Kang again, and pretty much sets everything up in motion. And Johnny Cage and his kids got to go out and do everything. And then Liu Kang ends up sending a message back again, and this Raiden has to stop it. And they get to the point where Liu Kang ends up winning this time because he's like, you know what, we fucked up every time on every time we do the same thing. Me and you fight, and everything gets destroyed in the process. So they squash the beef. Liu Kang kills the time, like the keeper of time, whatever, kills her, and is now the keeper of time. He says, I'm gonna make everything peaceful. And he's like, we'll make the world in my image. And he does that, and that's why everything's all peaceful. If you've ever seen the trailer for this one, everything's all peaceful. Shang Tsung comes in tripping, and Liu Kang's like, not in my world. And he pretty much puts him up as an example and kills him in front of everybody. So when I saw that, I thought he was the villain, but I guess he's not. So that's why Mortal Kombat 1. So it's pretty much going back to the beginning. So it's a reboot. It's kind of like Scream 5, either 5 or 6, whichever one.
I get it. It's all Jay and Silent Bob reboot. I get it.
Yeah, it's the requel. It's the requel. The way they call it, the requel. That's pretty much what it is. Just explain everything. Yeah, so Liu Kang is pretty much God now, and he's trying to stop.
Yeah, I would have liked it more if it was just a reboot.
That's what they did. That's what they did with 9, but they tried to make it make sense. But it was too much military stuff going on, and they were just like, you know what, people don't care about the combat kids and the military. Let's go back to how we supposed to do it. And that's what they're doing with this one.
I never really paid attention to a Mortal Kombat story.
The story is crazy. Like when you really, I just gave a little quick version so that we understand why it's Mortal Kombat 1. But the actual stories is wild.
Yeah. I've seen the movies. That's the only stories to Mortal Kombat I know.
No, those are terrible. No. Yeah, definitely. I definitely recommend playing it. Like 9, I say 9, 10, 11 was fire too, and this new one looks like it's gonna be good too. Yeah, definitely check those out.
Joe, you played Final Fantasy 16. I haven't played it, but it's overheating people's systems, so I'm gonna wait for a patch to come out.
So yeah, actually, now that you brought that up, it flipped my power strip off like 5 times in one day.
Yeah, I saw people posting their screens. It didn't flip their power switches, but it turned their PS5s off because it overheated them.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, I turned on my PlayStation for the first time that day, turning on. I was getting to the point where I was making the creating my game file or whatever, and then it would start the first cutscene, and then my power strip would flip.
That's crazy.
And it did that like 5 times in a row, and it was the first time I had my PS5 on for the day.
Well, hopefully they fix it because I'm not going to play it until they do.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal.
I was going to play a Final Fantasy game, but I never did it. I don't want to start from 1. I don't want to start from 1.
No, you're not. I'm going to tell you right now, don't start from 1 because then you like 2D games, but
do the 7 remake, not the remaster, but the remake.
Yeah,
that's the first one I played through, and it's fucking great, and it's the one that everyone always talks about.
if you don't like turn-based RPGs, don't go back and play the old ones. Like, it's rudimentary. They're great stories, but it's just very basic turn-based RPGs. Attack, they
I might
attack, you
I might pull a
attack.
Damone and just watch the videos and
Yeah.
then get to this one.
Do it. I mean, but
for
then
the storyline, because that way I don't have to buy them
or
all.
yeah, I mean, play Final Fantasy VII Remake. The first part is out. Play. You could even play Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age.
I'm not playing any of the other ones, but
I'm gonna play
I mean, I
12.
probably will eventually, but like 16, I played the demo and it was so fucking good that it like made me want to play Final Fantasy.
10 is really good.
Kaon sends me
You
clips
don't
of
need to play
playing
10 too.
all the time.
8 is my favorite, but I can understand if people don't want to play 8. But if you like Legend of Dragoon, you might be all right with playing 8.
Mm.
I don't know. It's up to you. There's a bunch to choose from. Just pick one. You can't go wrong.
I might just watch. I'm telling you, I might just watch all the things and then get to 16 and just play that shit if it's fire like everybody's saying. Because Kaon he stays sending me clips. I'm playing that game.
It's so fun.
WoW hardcore mode, Joe. I don't play WoW, so
Yeah, so they announced that I actually think today it's going to the public test realm where they're adding in new servers to World of Warcraft now where it's the hardcore version. So if you die, everything's wiped and you have to start fresh again, which seems pretty cool because it's just like a new aspect of WoW that they never had. So it made me renew my subscription. So I'm pretty excited about it.
yeah, no, I'm all right on that. I never played WoW. I never had an interest in WoW. I liked Warcraft up
It's
until
fun.
WoW.
Fucking good.
It's fun.
I mean, when it came out, I was a broke kid, so I wasn't gonna pay for it. And now I'm just a broke adult. I'm not gonna pay for it.
Got to use that in-game currency for it.
Warzone Mobile. I don't have any interest in Warzone Mobile, but Joe, I assume you do.
No, not absolute.
Nope, cool.
Not at all.
So we moving on.
Wait, what is it?
Warzone Mobile.
You still got to
Oh,
talk
like Call
about
of Duty?
Yeah, like Call of Duty.
I don't
Warzone.
know. Yeah, it's Call of Duty
Okay.
Warzone Mobile. They're putting Warzone on mobile. If you like Call of Duty, go play it. If you're like
I mean-
the rest of us don't.
Yeah, I played the Call of Duty when it first dropped on mobile. I was okay, it was something different, but it didn't keep me interested. I was like, okay, at the time the Call of Duty, like the real Call of Duty dropped like 2 months later. I said, well, no more of this.
I really liked when the Battle Royale game started. I was all in. I love the idea of it.
Still in.
I played a few, and I was like, I hate this because I suck, and now I'm out.
H1Z1 was my shit, but that made me build my first PC.
It's good content.
Yeah, no, I can't. I didn't care for it.
Yeah, like I'm good. The thing is, here's the funny thing. I hate Fortnite. Like I hate Fortnite. The only reason I even play is because they just drop certain skins. I'm like, let me go ahead and play a game or two in this skin.
Nah.
so
They just give me some money.
Yeah, that's how I'm like. No,
You're the reason they're still around.
Oh
God
no,
damn
for
it,
real.
Kenny.
No, I definitely know why. I'm like, here you go. But with that, and then I'm just good at them. I hate those games. Like I hate Fortnite, but I'm good at it. That pisses me off.
Metal Gear Solid Collection. It comes out on Nintendo Switch in
throw it in the trash.
October 2020. October 24th. I own the games on PlayStation 2. I have them on my Vita.
I just have I have one for.
And
PS3.
I was like, I have enough versions of it. I have original games of it. I have it on the Vita for the 3D remaster of 2 and 3, and I have one on there. I was like, I don't need another one. And I'm like, you know what? I'd really like to play it on my Nintendo Switch because it's a bigger screen than my Vita. So guess what I'm getting in October?
I can promise you, if someone gives me that, I'm not playing it.
It's Volume 1.
I'll trade it into GameStop for $1.
So here's the thing. It's Volume 1. So that means they intend on making a Volume 2. And Volume 1 has Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3. Also has bonus content of VR missions. It is the HD collection of 2 and 3. Big bet. That's even better.
You want the Snake Eater version. That's why you want Volume 2, huh?
Yeah. Well, Volume 2 is probably going to have, I imagine they're going to put 4 and 5 out on it. Because that's the only thing I can think of. And
Is
if
that
they release that for the Switch, I am so fucking in. But I am in for
is
for
4
this
Snake
game.
Eater?
No, Snake Eater's 3.
Okay. I knew it was one of those. I knew that's like the one everybody talks about how good it was.
2. Everybody hated 2, but I like 2.
That was the one I started on. Was 2, and I was like,
Well,
I
that's
like this game.
because Raiden. Everybody hated Raiden. The fact that you start as Snake and then you play most of the game as somebody else.
Oh, I never had the real game. I had the demo. So.
Oh yeah, then you
I
only
don't
got to play probably as Snake.
I did.
And then
Yeah, hide
3
the
has
box was
Snake
fun.
throughout the whole game, but it's actually Big Boss. Or yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Spoiler.
the story behind those games. I don't know nothing about them. All I know is when you die, they're your Snake.
Snake!
That's gross. I hate
And I had the Japanese
I
version
love
too.
it
So
so
like
much.
Snake.
So yeah, and once October comes, I probably won't be on the show for a while because I'm gonna be deep in that shit. Because I love Metal Gear Solid so much, and I've been thinking about replaying it. And if I could replay them all on the Switch, then I'll hold off and wait till October. Fight Forever came out today. AEW Fight Forever. They finally released their game after, I swear to God, fucking for like 3 years of development. I don't even know. Has it been 3 years? When did AEW start?
Doesn't look like they put 3 years into it.
It definitely does not. Kenny,
I'm just saying.
You've
So
been looking at more about it than I have.
I watched like 4 hours, I would say, of gameplay of it today, and I want to know why the people in the crowd look better than the wrestlers.
I mean, it's supposed, like I said, it's supposed to be arcade. Like it's supposed to kind of give you that like
The people in the back
NHL
not
hit.
arcade.
You said
But
what?
it's
Why are the people watching the event not arcade then? They look fucking realistic, and then you got the people that have like they look like
That's how it is.
cartoons.
It's like the WWE All Stars. It's like that. It's like it gives you that kind of feel. That's why they come out with the quick 7-second entrances.
And why
and
is
they-
Cody Rhodes in it?
because when they
He was in
developed the
AEW.
game, he was in the company. He was a fucking EVP. Like
Yeah, he was in. Yeah, he was definitely in the company.
he
And
wasn't gonna leave anytime soon.
then- yeah, at the time he wasn't gonna leave, and then it was like, well,
He's like, well, I
already
think I'm
got
gonna
you.
leave now.
yeah, he was like, we already got you here, so we'll keep you in the game.
Right. That's the other thing though, is that is the only wrestling game you can get for the Nintendo Switch. So once they patch that, because I heard there's a couple problems, I'm gonna get it for the Nintendo Switch. If you can see, there's a pattern here. There's games for the Nintendo Switch that I want that they just don't have. So I've gotta go with these. We haven't talked about it yet. We actually haven't gotten there. The other game, and I don't see it on here. Actually, we did talk about it. I'm just gonna go to it now. Wild Card Football. Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah,
It's an
I'm
arcade
hyped
style
for that.
football game.
That looks really good.
So what roster are they picking from? Where do we?
It looked.
They
like it
have
current.
actual players.
Is it the
really
full
current.
NFL roster?
It looked like it because I saw like Patrick
It's current
Surtain.
and past.
Because I
Yeah.
just want Josh Allen in the game.
I'm assuming he's in there because like in the trailer we watched, they had a lot of different people in there.
I just
saw-
want Josh. If Josh Allen is in the game and I can play as the Bills or a team that's
I
supposed
saw
to be the Bills,
I saw Surtain, I saw Jalen Ramsey, I saw Travis Kelsey, I saw a bunch of different people in there when he was playing.
I just want to play as.
It looks like it's gonna be like backyard like football.
And I'm gonna
style,
play
where
it.
you
I'm gonna
pick
play it
people up.
because again, there's no choices. There's only that one football game for the Switch, and it's that Battle Bowl I think it's called that I have. I haven't played it in a
I've
minute.
heard of that.
You did because we talked about it, and I
Battle
sent
Bowl?
you.
Yeah,
It's
we
called.
talked about it.
We talked
I
about it.
think
Literally, it was in the chat.
Well, I think we
It-
talked about it in Debatable too, like when Debatable is the thing.
Probably it's called. I can tell you right now because I have it in front of me.
But also,
Blood Bowl.
Blood Bowl. That's it.
so I'm looking through screenshots of this
Mutant-
game, and it looks like there's like I know in the trailer they show Colin Kaepernick like get big,
Mutant Football League.
but
Oh no, I've never seen
there
this.
is.
Yes, you have.
It looks like UFOs can come up and like suck players up into the air. That's like a power up. It looks like. I see Russell Wilson. Yeah, there's full teams in here because
Is
that
it?
yeah, that's the Broncos.
So does it have the logos, or is it different logos?
No, it's just the colors. But then
So they're
there's
gonna
also
have.
there's like an armor shield, like a big bubble, kind of like
Uh-huh.
Halo, the big bubbles you could get around the quarterback. So that must be a power up too. And then there's
Yeah.
one that freezes players. So I mean, it looks like it's gonna be fun as shit.
I just want to play. I just want to play these. Like, I just want to play these games on my Switch. Like,
Colin Kaepernick is like the face of it too. Caught me off guard.
my
But
next.
that's cool.
My next step is eventually getting one of those, like either Steam Deck or that new one that came out. That's like $600 that I could just put games on. Modern
Anything
games
besides
on.
the PlayStation one.
Yeah, because that's not a full handheld. That's something I have to use in my house. But at the same time, I thought about it. I can use it on the go. I can use it when I go to my girlfriend's house. But her
No, you can't,
internet's
'cause it's
not
still-
strong
it's-
enough.
It doesn't matter how strong your internet. The PlayStation Cloud is the worst fucking thing you can ever do.
I will say that because I like for it to be like, what's that shit called? The PS, what's that?
The remote play.
Yeah, remote play. You can't go anywhere with it. I have to be in the house when I try to play it. When I went to my
Yeah, and
parents'
you can barely play it in the house.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had to do the most just to play it.
That's what the new PlayStation handheld is.
Oh, it's just that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's that. So it's gonna run just as good as that app.
The
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
AEW Fight Forever though does have FTR an FTR DLC pack coming out.
What's FTR?
It's the one. It's one
The
of the tag
Revival. Yeah. They're not called the Revival. They're called FTR because fuck the Revival. It comes out. The game's launch.
I'm excited
Roster
for it.
features several popular tag teams from Young Wrestling Promotion, most notably Young Bucks, Lucha Bros. Both have been seen with the company since 2009. However, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler have been main event players since arriving in AEW in 2020. Are now available in the game, but it's supposed to be a DLC. So I don't know when it's coming out because it didn't say. 48 wrestlers, including Cody Rhodes, and it does not have a date. So look out for it. It says the next two packs are going to have Keith Lee, the Bunny, Hook, and Danhausen. Why the fuck isn't Danhausen already in the goddamn game? So yeah. So other apps such as FTR. So they're going to be coming in. There's going to be a DLC pack coming out.
I like how they're doing it though, because like I guess they're trying to do like how you talking about Battle Royals earlier, how you have like you try to use your points, I guess, to buy more stuff and buy skins.
Mm-hmm.
They have that in the AEW. Which
Like
I think
costumes?
is cool. Well, they got you can buy different costumes, you can buy, I guess, more moves, more players, banners, shit like that. Like that's all gonna be on there. Like you use your in-game currency for it. Which I think is cool.
Lara Croft collection. Joe, you put this in here. Do you want to talk about it?
No, I hate Lara Croft.
I haven't played a Tomb Raider game in years.
Because it's news, Mike.
Yeah. But I don't have anything to say about it. You don't have anything to say about it. Kenny doesn't have to say anything about it.
Right, it's been a minute.
But it's still news for the people.
I've never played any of the new Tomb Raider games, and I'll be completely honest with you, I have absolutely no.
Oh no, it's not the new
want or
ones; it's
need.
the old ones.
Yeah, I don't have no want or need to go back and play the old. Is it updated or anything?
I don't think so. I think it's just like
Then that's even
re-release.
worse. Why would I want to do that?
Triangle titties.
It's awesome.
But also the new Tomb Raider games are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, I was gonna say the new ones are supposed to be really, really good. I just
They're
don't
so
care that
good.
the
Those are
first
one
one-
of my
sure they're
favorite
good,
game
but
series to play.
I haven't played them. I do want to play Uncharted, but I still haven't gotten around
Yeah,
to
the
those
new
either.
Tomb Raiders are fire.
I just don't know which one because it's always I guess every time they drop some new ones, there's always one bad one in the mix. So I don't want to. I'm scared to buy the Tomb Raider.
All the newer ones are good.
All the new ones are good. Okay, I remember there was a point where there was like
Yeah, I've played a couple of them like multiple times too.
All right, we're gonna move through this just because we are running low on time. We've got a whole nother thing to record here after this, so everybody stay tuned because coming out with this podcast as a separate episode is going to be a Flash review, and it's gonna be spoiler heavy. Scorn. We watched Scorn trailer.
Garbage.
It was awful.
Yeah.
It's a remake. It was
Oh yeah,
remaster. It
throw
looks
it out.
awful. Avatar: The Last
Boo!
Airbender trailer. Awful.
Hype.
Boo!
No, stop
Awful.
it.
Awful.
I want it. I
Awful.
want it.
No, awful. We learned in the 2000s does not do this.
Why?
Boo!
Awful.
The most recent Avatar game was fucking amazing.
Which game?
The Legend of Korra.
For what? For PS4?
It was, yeah, I think Xbox One and PS4.
I didn't play it, but
It was
just
great.
licensed
I
games
loved
are
it.
just not fun. You tell me how it is. You can play it for me. Pokemon Unite new game mode.
Yucky, man.
Pokemon. I'm just having a problem here. It's getting hot in here.
You are getting old. Packy Mangs.
I can't, dude. I'm trying to read with one eye closed because I have the fucking microphone in front of my face. Pokemon Unite new game mode. Do you know what that is, Joe? Which game mode that is? Because I didn't look that up.
I don't think it said what the game mode was, but I know what they said. They're releasing a new game mode, and Mewtwo's coming with it, so you can play as Mewtwo finally.
Annapurna Showcase. Is that how you say it? Perna.
I think it's Annapurna. I don't know. They had the showcase today. It's like indie games.
Yeah. So Stray is coming to Xbox. Finally,
I'm pumped for that.
But if you have PlayStation, you can already play it for free. I'm pretty sure.
It's not. It's definitely not free.
Oh, is it? It's not because I have it for free.
Oh, I don't know.
I got it from PlayStation Plus when it came out.
I don't know. You must have got it from something else because
I got it from PlayStation Plus when it dropped. When it came, literally day one it came out. It was up on PlayStation Plus, and
that must
got
be
it.
on like the essential thing then, because the whole point, like one of the biggest things of that game being released was them raising money for animal shelters.
Yeah, they probably did win to get up for it, but like I got it for free the day it released. It came out and it was like, get it on PlayStation Plus, and I thought it was only gonna be for a week, but I got it and it's still in my library and I can open it and launch it anytime.
I got some breaking anime news.
Okay.
So the video game Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. I don't know if y'all
Is it
ever heard of that
canceled?
one.
Please tell me they just canceled the whole franchise.
No, it's new DLC dropping for the video game. Obito Uchiha, the Ten Tails Jinchuriki version. He is going to be on the game soon, so be able to look at that.
I've been interested to try a Naruto game because like I'm not gonna watch the show because there's so much.
They are so fun. I'll definitely say they are so fun. There's nothing worse if you're fighting against somebody and turns into a log mid fight. You're like, what the fuck? It's definitely fun, and definitely, Joe, check out that show. You would like it. You would like it.
There's too many. I'm not watching 700 episodes.
No, I mean there's a little thing you can watch that. No,
I'm not watching it.
Kenny, I don't watch stuff like that. I have to watch all of it.
No,
I have to.
But this one you don't. There's an episode where Naruto fights.
It's anime. There's a lot of filler.
I need to see it.
Yeah, it's filler.
When I rewatch Dragon Ball, I watch all of it. I don't watch Kai. I watch the filler episodes.
And that's why I messed up because I was watching Naruto and I was watching the filler and everything. I said, this filler's terrible. It's ruining the show for me.
I still gotta watch it.
But it's so good.
Boulder's Gate release moved forward 174 hours.
No, those are two different things. So Boulder's Gate got moved forward so that it wasn't the same release date as Starfield, so that they don't have to compete for it.
Right.
Which I'm pumped for because fucking Baldur's Gate. I've been waiting for a third Baldur's Gate since like PS2 because that was my favorite PS2 game.
I had it for the for PC back in the day. I don't remember which game though.
But the 174 hours, that's if you collectively put together all the cutscenes in the game, it's 174 hours.
That's ridiculous.
Which means there is so much content to Baldur's Gate 3 if there's 174 hours in cutscenes. Just in cutscenes.
Joe, if you can watch that.
Xenogears?
Joe, if you can watch that, you can watch Naruto. You can watch
Naruto. Yeah,
tell me what to do.
That's about 300. That's
Yeah.
probably over 300 Naruto episodes.
Yes,
they're 20 episodes, about 22 minutes apiece.
I'll watch Naruto while playing Baldur's Gate, and I'll let you know which one I finish. I'm going to tell you how many.
So, let's say they're about 22 minutes apiece on average, right? So we've got 174. I'm opening my calculator. Give me a second here. So 174 hours of cutscenes. We're at 22. You can watch 20 hours. Hold on, I got to multiply things.
And there's 500 Naruto episodes.
Oh, it's 500? I thought there was 700.
So there's 174 hours. I need to turn that into minutes. So we're going to times that by 60? Is that how
That's
that
that's
works?
combining both shows because there's a show when they're kids.
So that
and a
is
show when they're older.
10,000. That is 10,440 minutes. Right, if I did that math right.
Okay.
And then you divide that by 22 minutes. You can watch 474 episodes of and a half of Naruto.
So I'm watching Naruto and playing Baldur's Gate together,
At
and I
the
will
same
let you know
time,
which
so you
one
can
I
knock them
finish
out.
I tell you what, Joe. If you're doing that, I'm just letting you know. If you're doing that, there's gonna be a point where you stop playing the game. You're gonna turn your head like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, you
gonna
can
be
turn
like,
it off
"Oh,
because it's
shit."
trash. I don't know
Gotta
why
give
I'm
it
trying to convince you. I hate that show.
So it's good.
It's not. We'll never agree with. I'll never agree with anyone that says that Naruto's good.
It's
It is an
good.
awful
I'm not gonna lie,
shonen.
I've almost cried a couple times on there, and that's how good it is. I'm like, don't you dare cry on this. I'm like, don't you dare cry on some cartoons. I mean, they're like, don't you dare cry.
The Pikmin 4 demo's out. Did anybody play Pikmin 1 through 3?
No. I mean, it looks interesting for a Nintendo game, but I'll probably play
it's
the
a
demo,
Nintendo
but I'm
game.
probably not going to buy it.
It's for
What's the
children.
point of those games? What do you do?
Make Pikmin.
You gotta save these people that crashed their airplane. You gotta use these little Pikmin to find them. I don't know.
It's
It's a children's game.
It's a kid.
For sure.
It's a kid's game. As a kid, I wanted it, but now as an adult, I don't. Hey, look, it's Damone. He could just come in and finish the episode off.
I agree with whatever you said.
So games with gold this month for Xbox is Darkwood, and when the past was around, both these look trash.
Yeah, good job, Xbox, fucking up for the 700th consecutive month.
PlayStation Plus, on the other hand, has Call of Duty Cold War, Alan Wake Remaster, and Ending Extinction is Forever.
PlayStation wins again.
PlayStation wins once more.
Xbox just gets worse every month.
Did you see Xbox said they lost the war? I guess they said they lost the.
Yeah, they
console
said
war?
they lost the war because you're using that so they can trick the FTC. They don't actually believe it. Because if they lost the war, they wouldn't fucking release another goddamn console. Now would they? That's not how wars work, Microsoft. So Pokemon 151 available in Japanese, and then in English, it'll be 9/22/23. So
Those
Joe,
cards look cool.
are they? Explain it. Just explain what Pokemon 151 are for people who don't know.
It's just a new set, so it's like all the original 151 Pokemon are in the set.
All right. Pretty simple.
The cards look pretty fucking cool.
I'll probably pick up a few. Honestly, I'll probably pick up at least a starter deck and maybe some packs.
I'll get them to keep sealed to piss you off.
No, I'm not gonna keep them sealed. I'm gonna open them and I'm play with them because
I'm pissed. I couldn't
my
find
cards.
Lord of the Rings cards all week. They came out last
Really?
week, and I
you
cannot
serious?
find them. Yes.
Oh shit! I seen a bunch at my fucking Walmart.
Yeah, there was
A bunch,
none.
and I looked at them like I don't want them. I was gonna buy a couple packs.
No, I need to buy one of each thing to keep sealed.
So there was a LeBron James controller coming out for was it
PS5.
PS5? It was.
What does it
PS5.
look like?
Trash.
A good.
It has like a
And
quote.
Damone will like it because it's black. Right?
Wow.
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 No.
Right
We've
after
talked about.
Juneteenth.
Hold on. The actual color is black, and the reason is Damone's controllers. His PS5 controller looks like shit because you've shown us on air before that it's dirty. Am I wrong?
It's not that dirty.
Am I wrong?
You like it? It's black.
I do prefer black controllers.
Exactly. Fuck you. Don't try to fucking put me in a goddamn corner.
No, that's
Right
like
after
my dad is. My
Juneteenth.
dad gets everything in
I
black.
know that Damone likes black controllers because he fucks them up because he makes them dirty.
Ew.
What do you want me to say here?
Apparently, there's a PS5 cover with it too.
Yeah.
That's
The
gross.
PS5 covers are cool. Like I can't wait
doesn't look
to
that
get
great.
one on my own.
Now that Spider-Man one y'all showed.
Spider-Man
me,
was so good. I
that
want
one
it.
was
I need it.
good. That was real cute. Now that shit.
I wish it was more Lakers themed.
I thought it was gonna be Lakers themed at first.
No,
When
he's
y'all first
branding
said it.
himself. He's not branding the Lakers.
Right,
Yeah,
and it's
he's
literally
gonna
just
be leaving.
crowns everywhere.
Well, yeah,
That's
that's
all.
why. Well,
'Cause
this
it's King
explains why he's a
James.
billionaire.
Right. He's not thinking about the team. He's thinking about LeBron, which is smart.
I about to say it's on brand. Could be
Witcher
Marco.
board game. They're coming out with the Witcher board game. I will be completely honest with you. I've tried to play the Witcher game, Witcher 3. Actually, I've tried to play all the Witcher's game multiple times. I cannot, for whatever reason, stick with it.
There you go. It looks like a co-op.
That's
style.
a lot. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
I love board games like this.
I like board games.
I
too,
love board games, but that's a lot.
But that looks like my friend's gonna be reading it for at least an hour before we start playing.
Yeah, that looks like a D&D board
That's a
with
lot.
extra
Oh
shit.
yeah, for sure. You know what it looks like? It looks like that Harry. I assume it's probably from the same company that did that Harry Potter game.
And it's bad
That
when
looks very
the
similar.
board takes up like not even a third of everything. Like
Is Wizards in part of this somewhere? I feel like
No.
Wizards has their hand in there because they do the D&D games. and
That's
it's
the
very much
Swedish
like-
version.
Swedish version. Swedish.
Sweet, yeah, because it's Swedish. It's a Swedish. With The Witcher's a Swedish
It's
franchise.
CD Project Red and Goon Board.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's
Goon
Goon
Board.
Board. That sounds like something that you should do alone.
Board.
What?
BlizzCon 2024
I
announced.
did not get that joke at all.
I didn't.
Oh,
Either.
gooning is a sexual thing. BlizzCon 2024 announced.
We're gonna need some explanation. Wait.
No, I don't. I'm not into it, but I know what it is.
Off-air gooning. BRB gooning.
All right, if you want to know what
Urban
gooning is,
Dictionary, here I come.
Yeah, just
all right, so you
listeners.
can read it. So gooning is basically like you try to hold off and you edge as long as possible, I think, and then you eventually come, but you wait like a very long time. Like people take like
Best
entire
be calling
days
me
to
the
do this
Goonie.
shit.
So come here.
I'm not into it, but
Hold this in all day.
I have listened to a podcast that talked about it. So
I'm the sloth of gooning.
most of my knowledge is just from podcasts. So yeah,
Gooning.
What podcast are you listening to? Where they're
that's the
giving-
Ralph Report. On Thursday, they do a segment called Sex University.
Okay.
It's a whole segment.
Yeah, I looked it up on Urban Dictionary. Yeah, it's pretty much just edging yourself
You-
for
Yeah.
hours.
You edge yourself for
Oh,
hours. and then-
hours.
Hours.
yeah.
Oh my.
There are some people
Hours.
that get so into it they like close out like they have a goon cave. So where they jerk off is their goon cave and they like isolate themselves from the
room
world.
stinks.
Yeah, it's gross.
I know it's
So
Goon cave.
Witcher season 3 came out today as of this recording. Today is the 29th of June. This will come out on whatever Saturdays after that. So what, like the 1st?
And I watched all of it already.
And you watched all of it. I haven't watched any of this Witcher.
Dude, Henry Cavill's so good. I fucking love him so much. But I'm really sad that he's leaving The Witcher because he's like perfect for it. But I understand because he's leaving because it's not as much action anymore, and I definitely see that in this season. Like it's still good, but it's not as much action. It's more like
So are they
Love.
just they're not replacing the character, they're just replacing him,
they're replacing him.
which is going to be awful.
It's Liam Hemsworth.
It's
that's
going to be
taking
all
over.
yeah, I get that, but it's going to be noticeable and awful.
The inferior Hemsworth.
Like you should have just ended the show then. That's it.
Wow.
That's all we've got, and there's not enough time for a game. So
So fuck
That's it.
off.
So we're gonna go ahead and do plugs. Damone, you were here, so you can do your plug.
Yeah, I'm the most important person of the show.
All right, Kenny.
So you can follow me on TikTok and Twitter at Delmoney213. DAMONEYT, the number 1, the number 3.
Are you using a different microphone, or is it?
No,
know
it's
what
my
the fuck-
normal
fuck
microphone.
is
I'm
going
just
on.
in a
actually
different
speaking,
room.
You're actually speaking into it. This
I never
time.
knew
Yeah.
Damone could speak into his microphone.
Yeah, I'm in a different room.
It's
so.
actually on. Bad guy. Oh wait, did you finish your plug?
Yeah.
Oh, I was too busy listening to your sound quality. Bad guy.
Okay, so you can catch me on all social medias at Bad Guy Spoken. You can catch me on the Bad Guy Spoken podcast on YouTube's, and you can also catch the Unbiased podcast also on the same channel. It's a football podcast, so definitely go check that out. And you can check out my new show, Hood Movie Review.
I was waiting for Joe to do it.
I just
So
like
we review
harmonizing it.
your favorite and your not so favorite hood movies. We review them all. It doesn't matter.
Dracula in the
You
Hood
like
coming up soon.
the porno
Not a
movies.
porno. It's not a porno.
No, you got to review
Not
the
a porno.
one.
Yeah, you need to also do. And if
Get over here and get this BBC.
Dracula's dick in the hood.
And you know we gotta do the soundtrack and
Oh, the
everything.
cock
Like,
is the wooden
Yeah.
stake for sure.
And
wild.
You-
Get impaled. You're gonna have to make
rating the-
Dracula a woman.
rating the love
It's just
interest.
Diddy fucking. It's just stabbing hard.
This episode's definitely called Dracula in the Hood. Also,
like-
Joe, I didn't get any TikToks. I was too
Is-
busy hosting.
Is garlic cum a thing in that movie? Like,
You
is
eat
there
garlic
cum?
and cum, and then it kills the vampire. Yeah, I'm down.
Is that how you
In a
kill
way,
the
they're like,
vampires?
And
There's
if this
only one way to
isn't it, this
know.
how we need to write. We need to write a soft core, safe for work version of it, and then do
so it
it.
can get picked up as an actual movie.
Yeah.
Or we
Joe,
actually
did you
film it.
did you do your plugs?
No, I didn't. But I'll just throw out Geek in the Sheets podcast. I've been recently, or not podcast, sorry, Twitter. Definitely follow that because I'm gonna start. I started today. Well, actually, I think I started yesterday. I'm gonna start putting deals out, like all the deals that I'm finding on video game stuff. So today I was tweeting a bunch of deals that I was finding. So like Nintendo stuff on sale, the Steam decks, the Steam sales, everything that I can find that sales, I'm gonna be
I wish
posting.
I could afford a Steam
So
Deck.
so save money by following the Geek in the Sheets Twitter,
I need to save money by not spending money. What the fuck you mean?
or spend less by following us.
Yeah, there you go. You can find me on Twitter, hi-fi_Mike, where I tweet at Boy Meets World Fever. And once that podcast is over, we'll see. You can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at t13media.com. Rate and review us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts if we're on Apple Podcasts. I don't actually know. I don't know if Damone did it. He was supposed to do that. And
I don't remember.
yeah, I don't know. We gotta go look. I don't think so. Actually, you need to do that because that's the one job you had. That is Geek in the Sheet. See ya.
Ding 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 ding. Dee, 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 dee.
You were on the theme, really, and everything.
Yep. That's my theme song right there.
I can't end the recording because we need to let's keep it running because then we're gonna do a flash review. Damona's waiting for you to say bye because I'm used to ending podcasts that way when I'm
Oh
hosting.
no, that's book it thing.
Well, you know what? It doesn't
Book
matter.
it
It's a thing
exclusive.
when I'm if you're here and I'm hosting and I say see ya, you do that. That's
Okay.
how that bit works.
Bye.
You look like you were gonna do it.
Bye.
You look like you were gonna do it, and then you
Yeah.
stopped when he started singing.
Are we doing this episode all feminine or?
No, we're gonna do no.
We're started. I guess you
I
gotta cut
imagine
it.
this is only gonna go around like I don't expect this to go long. It's gonna be an extra play, or extra issue, and we'll do it.
Hey, that's challenge.
I don't know. I figured it'd be like
change
15 minutes to a half hour, somewhere around there.
We're gonna review the Flash.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be
All right.
crazy.
I'm just gonna hit the theme song one more time.
Hit it.
I did. I was waiting for it to go. Oh, it's because the background looks the same as the intro video.
Zam.
Hey guys, thanks again for watching another episode of Not a Real Court. If you ever want to watch us live, you can catch us Mondays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook page. If not, you can catch the video when it drops on Thursday on YouTube, or you can find us on any platforms where you listen to your podcasts.